Okay, for a quick last example, I wanted to cover the case when you have an absolute value equal to an absolute value. So in this case, you take your standard technique of setting up two equations. So you have this equal to, and then the first one will just be what you already have in the other absolute value. And your second equation will again be what you have on the left-hand side equal to. Now you're going to make a negative, and then you're going to group the entire right-hand side of the equation in a set of parentheses. That way you know you're making everything here negative. And so if you're familiar with arithmetic, with how you distribute something through to a set of parentheses, this is technically like saying -1 times the quantity 3x plus 6. And so that just means you're going to multiply -1 by 3x and then multiply -1 by 6. And so this turns into 7x plus 4 equals -3x minus 6. Again, distributing that negative to both terms. Now you solve each of these equations. So to solve this equation, we want to get x, all the x's on one side. So we're going to subtract 3x from both sides, and we'll get 4x over here, plus 4 equals now just 6, because that turns into a 0 once you subtract the 3x. And then you want to get all the constant terms on the other side. So 4x, we'll say -4 will equal 2. And for this side, last step in solving for x is dividing by 4. You'll get x equals 2/4. If you reduce that fraction, you get 1/2. And you get that because 2/4 is equal to 2 over 2 times 2, which is 4. And you can turn that into 2 over 2, which is just 1, times 1 over 2. So you multiply across. That would be 2 times 1 is 2, and 2 times 2 is 4, so you get 2/4 still. Except if you reduce this, you can turn this into a 1, and only have 1 times 1/2, which is 1/2. So that's how you reduce that fraction. On the other side, you have -3x. You're going to want to add it to this side now. So then you get 10x plus 4 is equal to -6. Now you're going to subtract 4 from both sides again, and get 10x is equal to -10, because we were -6, and you take away 4 more, so you get more negative. And then last step, we divide both sides by 10. X equals -1, because 10 divided by 10 is 1, but it was negative. So these two answers are what you would get. Now, I want to point out that it is not unique that you have to make the right-hand side the positive and negative. You can also switch it around. And I'll do that quickly just to, prove it to you so you feel comfortable doing that. But let's say that we had now, say, -7x plus 4, making this side the negative side, equal to 3x plus 6. Our second equation would just be 7x plus 4 equal to 3x plus 6. And I'm not going to show all the steps just because this is kind of proving something, but you'll get something that looks like this. And then to collect all the x's, I'll add 7x to both sides to get -4 equals 10x plus 6. Now, just flipping it around because I want the x's on my left side personally. That same answer over here. And then over here, say subtract 3 over here, so you have 4x plus 4 equals 6. Subtract the 4, you get 2. And divide by 4, x equals 1/2. So again, that was quick, but just to prove it to you that no matter what route you choose, as long as you set one of them equal to the positive event and the negative event, you will get the same answer. And both answers are the same answers and they're both correct. But when you have an absolute value equal to an absolute value, you treat this one like you would any other absolute value equation you're solving, and drop the absolute value bars, equate it to a positive version, equate it to a negative version, solve. All right, thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe.